Welcome, Gemini Cancer, to your July Astro Dice reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Okay, let's just dive right into this, guys. How exciting. I can't believe it's July already. I think I say that every month, though, because it just feels like this year is just moving so fast. But anyways, let's go. We are in Mercury Retrograde. Okay, so remember that. Okay. For at least half the month, okay. Because it ends like the 23rd or 25th or something. Somewhere around there. Okay, let's go. Got the 7th house coming out. With some Saturn energy and some Gemini energy. Nice, some of your own energy coming out. Okay. This Saturn energy. Structure, boundaries, and commitment. The part of you that accepts the challenge to gain the wisdom. We'll see where that comes in. Gemini energy. Got a lot of communication coming in. Focuses on your communication, choices, mental connections. Lively, witty, informative. And going straight into the 7th house. House of serious partnerships, contracts, marriage. Could be romantic, business, family. Okay. I like that house because it kind of like hits everybody. Okay. So within this time, guys, looking at these 3 cards, we just know right off the bat that there's to be expected some kind of major test within Saturn. Of your relationships. Could be boundaries and how you speak your truth to others. Getting some kind of communication. We'll see what's going on. Solidifying a relationship. Could be. Getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place beginning of the month, middle of the month, end of the month. What do we got? 9 of Pentacles right off the bat in reverse. 6 of Swords. Oh. 5 of Swords. I'm not going to take this shit no more. That's that first thing comes to mind. Nope. You've destroyed my peace. I'm out, and I don't want to fight with you no more. We're not going to take it. Yep. Okay. Well, for some of you, we'll just, you know, if it has to do with business, work, it could be that you feel like financially there, if you own your own business, there could be financially overspending in your work, okay, that needs to be dealt with, okay. Needs to put a, you know, somebody in the workplace, if you're running your own business, okay, maybe somebody didn't do collections right or something, I don't know, there's something wrong there. Somebody's overspending, overbuying, money missing. Feels like overspending. 9 of Pentacles reversed. For others of you, when it just comes to financial overspending, it could be within the home. It could be your wife, your husband, your kids, somebody. Or it could just be lack of personal independence. Maybe you feel like you're spending all your money on somebody else. Maybe it's somebody else's lack of independence and you feel like you're being, there's some kind of codependency going on where you feel like they're taking you for granted. I feel that too. And it's like you're stepping away. It's almost like to say, okay, to fix this, you're actively moving away from this stressful situation. Okay. No more of this. Like I said, I'm not going to take it, right? I'm putting my foot down on this situation. Moving to this calmer state of mind, because there's a lot of fighting and there was a lot of things going on over here that had you in this place of conflict, lingering conflict. So now you're just in this place of like forgiveness. I don't want to talk about it. I don't, you know, let's just move past these old arguments, this old situation. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Okay, we're not talking of it. We're not going to speak of it because it's dead. It's gone. Stop arguing about yesterday's nonsense. So that's putting that to rest. Giving it a... right, giving it a grave. Okay. So I just feel like it's kicking off with some kind of cleanup. Okay, that's definitely what it is. I'm cleaning this up. We're not going to speak of this. And the Mercury retrograde may be trying to bring it back up too, right, to settle the score on this situation. But it feels like it's something that is like, I can settle this way. We don't need to fight about it anymore. Just do kind of, you know what I feel? And this one is kind of like, just do as I say and we'll just move forward. Okay, we're not going to bicker about this no more. Mid-month. Four of Pentacles, letting go. And that's reverse. Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Well, I do feel like you still have boundaries, though, when it comes to this situation. So, I mean, no matter what it comes down to this situation, you've definitely let go of the control issues of this situation, or making sure that you're letting go of their control situation. No matter what, the control is over. Okay. The Six of Wands. Emotional, financial release. It's leading you into this massive public victory and well-deserved recognition. You're like back on track, back in the saddle again. If this person was at a job situation and you own your own business and you know that they're messing up the business, and when it comes to money and stuff, you may let them go, literally like fire. Whether you rehire someone in their place or whatever the situation is, however this let go is, it's bringing you back to victory by letting this go. It's bringing your own victory. If you know that you were overspending and giving somebody too much money, now you can save money by the mid-month because you're not giving them tons of money. You're telling them to stand on their own feet, but we're not going to fight about this, or I'm only going to give you this much money throughout this time period. This has a lot to do with finances. Okay. Giving things. Because you have the Six of Pentacles here. It's becoming fair. So if somebody was taking you, and you felt like you were over giving, you put down this boundary that's like, no, and I'm only giving you this much and you're not getting any more. That's your allowance. That's what you get. That's it. And it brings your finances back to victory. Okay, because you find yourself in this beautifully balanced position of giving and receiving help, resources, and all these things, or your business is coming back up because you realize, whatever was going on over there where you were losing money you are now feeling like the money is returning, right? Not overbuying product, not giving away too much product. Maybe somebody was even giving away products to their friends, stealing, who knows, right? Whatever the situation is, it's just a general reading. Okay, you know what it is, but it's shifting. That energy is shifting, my friends, into this place of harmony. Okay. And it doesn't have to have all this mental, right, agonizing pain going with it in conflict. This is creating this fair, equal, rewarding dynamic within both of you, and something that you both can come, if you know they're overspending money, you go and say, oh no, this is how much we're going to spend because this is all we can do. But they're joining, they're hopping into that situation, right? It's becoming fair. It's very rewarding. And they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, okay? I mean, it could just be like overspending on groceries, right? It's like, whoa. We have a budget, right? You're only supposed to spend this much. Stop buying all these extras because it's hurting our wallet, right? So now, by mid-month, by the next paycheck or whatever, you're realizing they're on board. They're doing what they're doing. Or unless it's yourself, you're cutting back, right? So however it is, it might not even be somebody else. It could be yourself overspending and you put yourself on a budget. But you're realizing, whoa, I have more money in my bank. Whoa, it's rewarding. Wow, that worked. Okay, I like it. But we are talking about romantic partners and partnerships. So we know there's someone else involved in the situation. But, you know, like I said, because it's general, it could just be yourself, though. But that would be weird because that would be first house, right? But it doesn't matter. King of Wands, King of Cups, Judgment. Wow. That's a huge turnaround between you and this person, you know, and these people or whatever. Because now it's saying, yeah, that you're seeing things from a different... I feel like the person you're dealing with is seeing it from this different perspective. And this is keeping you as the King of Cups. It's keeping you in control of your emotions. And you like what you're seeing. Because you're saying, okay, King of Wands, finally you see what's going on. Finally you see how we're really balanced and how things can really work. Okay, and that was it for you, Gemini Cancer. Until...